Many times we'll have to combine our addition and subtraction and multiplication and division rules utilizing sig figs. The rule for this is to follow all the rules that we've learned. We just have to follow order of operations. The most important thing to understand is that we do not want to round our answers sequentially. We want to round our answer only at the very end. The trick with this is to actually have to keep track of our significant digits without rounding them by using lines over the digits. Let me show you. So here's an example. Let's add 3.42 grams and 0.028 grams. And then we'll divide that by 62.0004 milliliters. Order of operations tells us that the first step is going to be to do our addition and subtraction first. What we know from our rules is that we need to do this vertically in order to keep track of how many significant digits we're going to have when we do our addition and subtraction. So we're going to divide this up into two steps. Step 1, addition. We'll rewrite this vertically. The 3.42 plus 0.028, both of these being in grams. We know this is addition. We want to remember that we're supposed to draw a line figuring out which digit is the farthest to the left in both our measurements. Whichever is the farthest to the left, that is the first significant digit, is the one we draw the horizontal line, the vertical line to, just to the right of it. This again will tell us where we're technically supposed to round to. So we'll do our addition. We have an 8, 4, 4, decimal 3 grams. Now normally we would round our 4 up to a 5, and that would be the answer. However, when we're combining operations, again, we do not round until the very end. So, this is what we do. We take this answer, and now we plug it into a simplified expression to continue our problem. Step 2, division. We'll take our answer from the previous step, and we'll write out the full answer that we got, except this time we need to keep track of how many significant digits that answer actually has. And this is where we utilize the horizontal lines that will denote how many significant digits the number actually has. Because we were supposed to round here, this line is telling us this number actually only has 3 significant digits. And this is going to become important in the next step. We continue writing out our problem. We're dividing it by 62.0004 milliliters. When we do our division, I'll use a 4-function calculator. 3.448 divided by 62.0004. The answer that I get is 0.0 5, 5, 6, 1, 2, 5. And that would be grams divided by milliliters, or grams per milliliter. You should recognize this as a derived unit we call density. You'll remember now from our multiplication and division rules that we need to determine how many significant digits are in this answer. Well, the way we do that is we count how many significant digits are in each measurement we're using in our division. And the one that has the least determines how many significant digits will be in this answer. Well, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because these are sandwich zeros. This answer has 1, 2, 3, 3, not 4. So, if we had not put our line over the top, we would have counted this as 4 significant digits, and our answer would have been wrong. This is why it's important to keep track of significant digits. That means we need to have 1, 2, 3 significant digits. We'll round. 6 stays the same because the 1 tells us that. This means our final answer would be 0.0556 grams per milliliter. You might be asking, would it really have made a difference if this was 3.45 divided by 62.004, or if we kept it at 3.448? Sometimes it will make a difference, and sometimes it won't. And this is why it's very important that we don't round, is because we don't want to get caught in the situation when it does matter. And it tends to matter when these problems get larger with more numbers, which later in the course we will have problems which get much bigger. So, remember, combining operations, we follow our order of operations, we follow the rules that we've been taught, and we don't round until the very end. The way we keep track of our significant digits, instead of rounding, is we draw vertical lines over the digits that are significant, leaving the ones behind to do math with.